Okay, welcome back to the channel, and for a very special flight today, we're going to go touring down America's east coast. We're going to see how quickly, on the Concorde of course, we can get from JFK in New York down to Orlando International, to be more specific. So let's start it up. I'm not going to talk the whole way through this because, as you can see, it's quite a long video. But I'm going to try and land it as well, like I landed the other Concorde. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this one. It's going to be mainly about speed rather than anything else. I expect to be flying at quite a low altitude, just to keep speed up. Probably won't be in the cloud, like above the clouds. Probably be flying through them to keep pace. And as I said, yeah, I'm not going to talk the whole way through this because it is it's a long ass video. It'll be over 30 minutes probably. So yeah, let's get on with it. Left turn out of JFK, and we're going to be on course for Florida, heading down the west coast, west coast of California and all that stuff. But yeah, the other Concorde videos seem popular, so yeah, I think I'll keep doing it. I've got plenty more ideas. We've got a certain livery as well, as you noticed today. It's yeah, I just selected it. I don't know if it's like factory livery or whatever, but yeah, it's yeah, it's just what I selected. I haven't seen it on it before actually, because I had to reinstall the mod, and then because it wasn't working, it wasn't letting me get full throttle with the engines. So I had to reinstall. So yeah, it says when I looked like the plan, it said it took like 3 hours to get down from New York down to Orlando, but it's just on the Concorde, it's much quicker than that. We can do it quicker than that, of course. Especially this, you see how fast I fly. Maybe breaking every aviation law in the book. But, hey, we have fun on this channel. If you are having fun, please do remember to hit that subscribe button. It does help me out a lot. I'm trying to build the channel. We're near 100 subscribers now, so yeah, and it's hard to kind of build. Yeah, so as I was saying, it is kind of hard to build the channel, but it's something I'm having fun doing. You know, I'm not in this to make a lot of money out of it or whatever. But yeah, it's just something I like to do. And yeah, I just hope you enjoy watching the videos. I'm trying to do something different. What's out there, you know, the market YouTube is so flooded. So yeah, I try and do all sorts. Hopefully buy a few retro games next few days, so I wouldn't mind like to showcase them. For now, we're on the Concorde, steaming down the west coast. Look at the speed. It's 1,000 knots sort of range. I don't think anyone's introduced like sort of a mod yet for the Concorde where you actually see the afterburners. Because seeing them in action, great. I know lots of people would like that. It says here we're in Washington Center, sorry. That's our. Then you've got Atlantic City approach. So I don't get it's a different thing with the radios. I mean, Washington is, so they've moved over to Washington. I'm guessing because in Washington's like bandwidth radio. We still haven't really left New York, New Jersey. I think we know Atlantic City around there, I think. Knowledge of America really only comes from TV. Sorry, I don't really know like the middle part of it. I don't really know California, Florida, obviously, a bunch of times. New York. Knowledge of New York's increased as well because my love for The Sopranos. Looking forward to the film actually. They're bringing out a prequel That should be a good watch. Again, keeping low. I want to keep that.
124.6.
Want to keep the speed up really.
Atlantic City approach to 111,700 feet.
Go lower, I reckon. It's low cloud as well, so I probably should have done this on a clearer day. So we have a better view of the bottom. What's going on? The quality of the buildings and stuff I've put on low, so it's on a low quality setting. I was having trouble with like the engines on the Concorde. I think it was something to do with that, because I had that on medium. I mean, I only really need to do medium if I'm doing like a city tour, like the jetpack video, which is on there. Which you should give that a watch as well. City tour of Dubai. It's quite good fun. I had a blast flying around on that. It's very hard to control the Concorde. I noticed that. It's just I can't seem to. It's hard to keep it in a straight line because it wants to go. Because it's speed, it wants to go everywhere. It's darting all over the place. But there, it's just trying to like. Okay, I can bring it sort of up a little bit. And it wants to go that way. It's pushing and pulling you. Concorde flies you don't fly it. What an amazing looking machine it was though. Still is. All tired. Well, what a crying shame. It's just you look how the aircraft with the airlines these days, they've phased out the A380, the 747, anything that's going to cost a lot in fuel. Obviously the pandemic's not helped that. They've all been sort of phased out. There's only a handful of A380s flying now. So I did read that Qantas are bringing back theirs for next year, which is good. Emirates, of course. I was on the A380 with them last month. Still amazing. Still amazed by it every time I get on. Absolutely love it. But yeah, I mean, something like Concorde just wouldn't be feasible today, especially with rising fuel prices.
127.90521. The Tucson approach to 1,900 feet.
I think the return to from London to Los Angeles was something like I think about £7,000 on the Concorde, which isn't. I don't think it's too bad compared to what BA charge for it now. It's in first class. It's like in excess of 11,000. Why would you warrant that when you've got pretty well over 10-12 hours on a plane? It's BA, so for me, I mean, I've always got beef with them. And yeah, first class, it would probably be a little bit luxurious. So I've flown first class in BA. It's alright. I don't think there's a patch on probably any of the others. I haven't flown them, but you can see in the videos and things. Why would you pay £11,000, 12 hours to get there when you can get there in a couple with this? I mean, I suppose obviously with inflation and things like that, I mean, Concorde itself now, you'd be talking maybe putting upwards of £20,000, something like that. But I'd say it's worth it. Definitely. It was Concorde designed for basically business people. So you go London to New York, same day, fly back. A couple of hours. It really was ahead of its time. This was time travel almost. But yeah, much more. I'm going to do find some other mods and some other things I'm quite interested in on Flight Simulator. So we'll do plenty more work on it. Of course, more of these Concorde videos. Because we're absolutely steaming towards Florida now. Look at this pace. You look at when you look at that, and then now, I mean, that's every second it's making up a kilometre. It's crazy. Where else would you see this? I think this is faster than fighter jets, to be honest. This is what they should be employing. What's going to happen now? I'm going to leave it there for a bit. I'm going to let you enjoy the sound, the whole Concorde experience. I'm going to come in towards the end of the video, when near landing or near the approach, Yeah, and just hit that subscribe button for us and give it a like. I'll be back in a second.
Going to 132.551. Washington Center, 217,800 feet.
21 Washington Center, QNH 29.902, continue as planned. 21 contact Norfolk approach on 125.7. Good day.
Going to 125.721. Norfolk approach to 18,400 feet.
21 Norfolk approach QNH 29.902, continue as planned. 21 contact Washington Center on 123.85. Good day.
123.85421. Washington Center, 2110,000 feet.
21 Washington Center, QNH 29.902, continue as planned. 21 contact Norfolk approach on 118.9. Good day.
118.921. Norfolk approach to 16,200 feet.
21 Norfolk approach QNH 29.902, continue as planned. 21 contact Washington Center on 123.85. Good day.
123.85421. Washington Center, 217,300 feet.
21 Washington Center, QNH 29.902, continue as planned. 21 contact Norfolk approach on 127.9. Good day.
127.921. Norfolk approach to 17,600 feet.
21 Norfolk approach QNH 29.902, continue as planned. 21 contact Washington Center on 123.85. Good day.
123.8521. Washington Center, 216,200 feet.
21 Washington Center, QNH 29.902, continue as planned. 21 contact Cherry Point approach on 119.35. Good day.
119.35421. Cherry Point approach to 13,600 feet.
21 Cherry Point approach QNH 29.902, continue as planned. 21 contact Washington Center on 135.5. Good day.
135.5421. Washington Center, 219,300 feet.
21 Washington Center, QNH 29.902, continue as planned. 21 contact Cherry Point approach on 119.35. Good day.
Going to 119.3521. Cherry Point approach to 110,900 feet.
21 Cherry Point approach QNH 29.902, continue as planned. 21 contact Washington Center on 135.5. Good day.
135.5421. Washington Center, 219,200 feet.
21 Washington Center, QNH 29.902, continue as planned. 21 contact Cherry Point approach on 119.35. Good day.
119.3521. Cherry Point approach to 17,400 feet.
21 Cherry Point approach QNH 29.902, continue as planned. 21 contact Washington Center on 135.5. Good day.
135.5421. Washington Center, 217,500 feet.
21 Washington Center, QNH 29.902, continue as planned. 21 contact Cherry Point approach on 119.35.
9er.3521. Cherry Point approach to 17,500 feet.
21 Cherry Point approach QNH 29er.92 continue as planned. 21 contact Wellington approach on 135.75. Good day.
135.7521. Wilmington approach to 16,000 feet.
21 Wilmington approach QNH 29er.92 continue as planned. 21 contact Washington Center on 135.5. Good day.
Going to 135.521. Washington Center to 19,800 feet.
21 Washington Center QNH 29er.92 continue as planned. Contact Washington Center on 120.85. Good day.
120.8521. Washington Center to 112,200 feet.
21 Washington Center QNH 29er.92 continue as planned. 21 contact Washington approach on 124.02. Good day.
124.02 for 21. Washington approach to 112,400 feet.
21 Washington approach QNH 29er.92 continue as planned. 21 contact Washington Center on 120.85. Good day.
120.8521. Washington Center to 116,100 feet.
21 Washington Center QNH 29er.92 continue as planned. 21 contact Wilmington approach on 118.25. Good day.
118.2521. Wilmington approach to 111,200 feet.
21 Wilmington approach QNH 29er.92 continue as planned. 21 contact Jacksonville Center on 128.7. Good day.
Going to 128.721. Jacksonville Center to 112,200 feet.
21 Jacksonville Center QNH 29er.92 continue as planned. 21 contact Wilmington approach on 118.25. Good day.
118.25421. Wilmington approach to 17,800 feet.
21 Wilmington approach QNH 29er.92 continue as planned. 21 contact Jacksonville Center on 128.7. Good day.
128.721. Jacksonville Center to 15,800 feet.
21 Jacksonville Center QNH 29er.92 continue as planned.
1 120.85421. Washington Center, 215,900 feet.
21 Washington Center QNH 29.902 continue as planned. Contact Jacksonville Center on 126.75. Good day.
Going to 126.7521. Jacksonville Center, 217,000 feet.
21 Jacksonville Center QNH 29.902 continue as planned. Contact Jacksonville Center on 134.0. Good day.
134.0 for 21. Jacksonville Center, 2110,000 feet.
21 Jacksonville Center QNH 29.902 continue as planned. contact Daytona approach on 127.075. Good day.
127.075 Daytona approach to 15,700 feet.
21 Daytona approach QNH 29.902 continue as planned. Contact Jacksonville Center on 134.0. Good day.
Going to 134.021. Jacksonville Center to 17,500 feet.
21 Jacksonville Center QNH 29.902 continue as planned. 21 contact Daytona approach on 125.35. Good day.
125.3521. Daytona approach to 15,900 feet.
21 Daytona approach QNH 29.902 continue as planned.
Okay, I'm cutting back in now. Towards the end. You've stuck with us the whole of that. My sketchy flying. Thank you. Yeah, we're not far off at all now. I really do have to do some more practice with trying to land this. Once I've mastered it, because I did quite well on the landing in the Dubai video, I think. That's the Dubai one, which is up. Give that a watch. I managed to land that, but it's the approaches that get me, not the actual landing. Just like what way you've got to go round. Things like this.
Jacksonville Center 21. Request
We are not
transition
far at all.
airspace.
Let's see what this landing. I'm just looking at that. So what are we? I should do like see there. That's what I'm
Cleared
thinking.
through Bravo
We have to do
airspace.
like a right-hand turn, and then that sets us on the runway. I don't know. I'm really struggling with these landings. Maybe you just have to use a bit of common sense and try and see the
Request
see
clearance
the
to
airport.
transition Bravo airspace.
Clouds as well. The gloomy sort of day in Florida. The weather there is
Bravo
fantastic.
airspace 21.
1 minute it's hot, the other minute it's pissing down with rain, but absolutely untouchable. Just curious what we do here. Not far from on. Turn off at all. Okay, what happened was I kind of missed that the entry point didn't go well, so I'm just gonna go to like I'm just gonna skip forward to the landing. Hopefully I can put it down on the ground because I was buggering about for like 20 minutes trying to find it. It didn't work out again, as I said about the approach. It's not my strong point, but landings I'm not too bad at. So yeah, here we go. This is the runway. Bring it down. This isn't good. Nowhere near it. Gear ain't even down yet. I just gotta fail. No. Base plant it into the ground. Be nice to put the landing gear down. There we go. We end up in some sort of lake now. Oh god. Yeah, well, it is. You can't say I didn't get you to Orlando. I got you there, but I don't think you'd be alive and probably not in a lake. But anyway, thanks very much for watching. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe.